A second child's remains is linked to the Tennessee couple who starved their adopted kids and kept them imprisoned in the basement. This article is by Crimeonline. Remains discovered by authorities Saturday may have been the adopted son of a Tennessee couple who allegedly buried another adopted child in their backyard. Citing a warrant, WATE reported that the unidentified remains were discovered on a Knox County property where Michael Gray Sr., 63, and Shirley Gray, 60, their 5 adopted children, their adult son, Michael Gray Jr., lived there until 3 to 4 years ago. The property is reportedly owned by Michael Gray Jr. Investigators believe the remains from Knox County are one of the couple's adopted children who possibly died in 2015 or 2016. Authorities zeroed in on the Grays last Friday after someone called 911 about their 10-year-old son walking alone in the street in Roane County, about 55 miles west of Knox County. Officers eventually made contact with the couple, who allegedly claimed they didn't realize their child had left home. The 10-year-old boy reportedly told the Department of Children's Services investigators that the boy, a 15-year-old, was in a basement. The 10-year-old also revealed that a deceased child, an 11-year-old girl, was buried in the backyard of their home. Michael Gray Sr. allegedly disclosed that his daughter, about 11 years old, died in 2017 and was buried in the backyard. He also mentioned that his 15-year-old son was imprisoned in the basement, which investigators learned he had been confined to since 2016. Documents stated that the Roane County home was covered in animal feces and reeked of urine. The basement was reportedly covered in trash and had exposed wires and no running water. Investigators believe the 15-year-old had no contact with the outside world since 2016 as punishment for stealing food. Along with the teen, the couple allegedly fed their 11-year-old daughter only bread and water in the months preceding her death. The girl's remains were reportedly buried near a pole barn on the property. Her cause of death is not yet known. The 15-year-old kept in the basement told authorities that a brother had become ill before disappearing from the residence. He also claimed his parents said that his brother had moved in with another family, according to WATE. According to the Knox County arrest warrant, the Grays never reported that their 2 children died. Further, Michael Gray Sr. reportedly said he and his wife told Michael Gray Jr. that both deceased children were living with new families. Despite this, Michael Gray Jr. allegedly claimed the 2 deceased children as dependents on his tax returns for this year. In March, Michael Gray Jr. sent a text message asking his father if he should register the 2 deceased children through the census. Investigators reportedly believe that Michael Gray Jr. was aware of the child abuse and neglect transpiring at the Knox County home. Michael Gray Sr. and Shirley Gray are charged in Roane County with aggravated child abuse involving a child 8 years old or younger, especially aggravated kidnapping, aggravated child neglect, and abuse of a corpse. They remain jailed without bond. The Knoxville News-Centennial reported that the 3 surviving children, 2 boys and a girl, are in the custody of the Tennessee Department of Children's Services. Deputies wrote that the children appeared to be stunted in growth and had not received medical attention in at least 6 years. 2 of the children appeared to have no formal education according to the warrants, and were in fact amazed by what a refrigerator does when they observed one in their foster home. Thanks for watching, guys. That last part of the article, when it talked about the kids were amazed by what a refrigerator could do, that sent chills all over my body. Those poor children have been starved and confined in a basement for years. They've not been to see the doctor. They've not been to school. What in the world is wrong with these people? What is wrong with the world? And why, after these kids are in foster care and their foster parents adopt them, Why does the social services not check in on them from time to time? I think there needs to be something done about that because there's a lot of adopted children that are severely abused. I just want to add there are some wonderful adoptive parents in the world and foster parents. Don't get me wrong, but I have read about a lot of cases where adopted kids have been abused. The system needs to keep up with these kids once they're adopted.